All right, all right, all right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Clauser, or John D. Clauser, whichever one you prefer. So, what's up? How are you? We're doing this a little different. If you notice, it was more of a hard open, or yeah, I guess it'd just be a hard open, right? Versus a soft open because I start off with like the theme song and all that stuff. Well, anyway, I'm pretty sure. Did I fuck that up? Okay. Difference between hard and soft opening. While official opening is opening the general public, a soft opening is a limited number of. I don't think that's the same thing. Anyway, I just wasted some time. Anyway, what's up, guys? How are you? So yeah, it's a little different. It's all about changing this format, because you do something one way for a while, and then eventually, what you want to do sometimes is you want to do something different. So you have to go by a different set of rules. And it's kind of what I'm doing here on this show. I'm just kind of like, you know what? You should actually be applying more things that you do, more things you know, with the filmmaking to this, because it's really not that hard. But yes, hope you guys are doing well, doing swell. Yeah, everything's good, great over here on this side of the river. So what's new with me? I'm no longer shadow banned on the Instagrams. Who knows how long it's been going on? It was going on for a while. I'm sure I did more than one thing to piss them off, to have them be like, my God. And then if you appeal enough times, this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you do something, if you annoy the shit out of somebody enough times, aka a major company, they will eventually just be like, okay, dude, just have it back. Just take it back. I just appealed every time. And I would, oh, God. It was so stupid. So I've talked about this. Is Ozempic? It was like a stupid meme. It was that, or it could have been anything else. I don't know what else it could have been, because that's the thing it said. And then I didn't do anything. I appealed it because I'm like, guys, look at this. Like, it's a goddamn meme, and maybe by the luck of God, I was gonna say Muhammad, anything, really, the universe, anything, all of it. It was like, you know what? Yeah. Maybe we should just kind of like let them have this one. And so here we are. Yeah. So now, because I was wondering. I'm not saying that I'm not saying my what's the word I'm looking for? My activity has been that great lately anyway on Instagram or any of the social medias. But then I started noticing, things starting getting a little bit more, because like I woke up this morning, I looked on my Instagram thing, I had like a plus like 96 of people that had liked my photos, and like from like a way back, and videos and clips and all this dumb shit. I'm like, what the hell? Where'd all this come from? And I'm like thinking, oh shit, maybe this is because like now I'm getting kicked back into the algorithm. And because before I would do hashtag, this is how I realized like something was wrong, because I would do hashtag, and I'd do hashtag film, and it wouldn't show up. And if I do FILM, it wouldn't show up. But if I did FIL, then it would show up, but it only show up like 4 of all these options. I'm like, this is weird. And then I went back, I looked at my status, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, what's wrong with my status? And I'm like, and then it said like, Instagram can't recommend you to new followers. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's the whole point. That's the whole great thing about my thing, is the fact that like you see this random clip out of contents, and you just at least give it a chance. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me! Like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm trying to do. Like, why are you fucking with me? Because it was a fucking Ozempic thing. I can understand if I said something on this podcast, I said something on Instagram, something that was of some sort of hate. I don't know, hate speech, any sort of negative. Who gives a shit? Because it's not real. This internet shit, it's not real. It's not a real thing. Like, there's a real world out in the world, and these are just symbols and words put together in a thought that, because let me tell you, people, it doesn't take very long for you to make a comment, because this is what I realized too, is like, I'm like, why? I have a small, like a little, like, if you had like a cup of water and you just do a little tap, that's how many followers I have. But it's enough where if I say something stupid enough, and if enough people like it, it kicks it up, and more people see it. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I can't just say dumb shit, John, you can't just say dumb shit, which I'm learning. It's very hard because I'm like, this thing's not real, but to other people is real. Even though it's not, because there's a real world. So it's just so goddamn frustrating because it's so stupid. It's so stupid the fact that I even got shadow banned to begin with. Because Instagram was saying that we can't recommend you to new followers. Sorry, we're afraid that what you say might be, someone might actually like agree with it. Maybe, I don't know. It's like and then you appeal and you have to wait for months and months. Fucking piles of shit. I'm not upset by it at all. I'm just annoyed. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, guys. That's all I am. I just thought we could do better. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, who am I? I'm a dude with a fucking stupid ass jersey and a sombrero behind me, like, in a fake fire on a TV. How dumb is this? That's so stupid. Like, come on. And I got shadow banned. So what do you think someone else who has like a large amount of people, like, it does? Oh, dude, they're just walking on a fine line. Oh, I am upset. Okay, anyway, so we're about 7 minutes into this show, so we should probably do the actual opening to the show and then have like the intro song and all that stuff, right? Yeah, all right, let's go. Let's start this.
Hey guys, it's Frankie and Nikki from Alley Cat Cafe. Just hopping on to remind you guys about our Easter cat painting that we're doing this weekend. Message us if you'd like to book.
Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
Yeah, just a normal little video. Nothing crazy. Just a lady. Maybe a lady. I don't know, because we can't. There's no gender. Oh, there's another thing. Yesterday, you know how the Boy Scouts was it the Boy Scouts are changing their name to, instead of Boy Scouts, like the American Scouts or Scouting America or something like shit. I made 2 jokes. I made 2 jokes yesterday. And it was actually, I take that back. I made 1 joke yesterday and it's just a simple fucking thought on another. The first one was like, did they change their name from Boy Scouts to Scouting America because they're gonna scout for more than just like little boys to touch? That was the first one, and I know that was not right to say. I shouldn't say those things because that's mean and that's rude, but it's true. I'm not touching little kids. I'm not the one doing it. I'm not the one who had filed Chapter 9 bankruptcy, 1917, where one of those bankruptcy ones. God, the fact that there's so many. How many bankruptcy versions are there? How many bankruptcy file are there? Yeah, bankruptcies. There's 6 different types. The fact that there's 6 different, I don't know. Why am I yelling about this? Like, and then Lola's right here asleep. She's totally knocked out. See, it's different. Like, I've yelled sometimes, and then she freaks the fuck out by it, and I scream on here. Doesn't affect her at all. It does not affect her one bit at all. at all. She doesn't care. Does not care at all. No, doesn't care at all. But it's just so goddamn wild. I said that, and then there was someone who posted about it, and I was like, yeah, it's like, there's no such thing as boys anymore. And then I got someone commented and tagged me in saying that, like, we have to, your comment is hidden now on Meta, and like, or it was on Facebook. And that's the thing, it's come out on fucking stupid ass Facebook. And then I doing a lot of bitching right now, doing a lot of bitching on this podcast. Yesterday I posted this video about of people on a boat, and they were on the ocean, and they hit a wave, and then the boat tipped over, and someone fell out of the boat, and they said this could be disturbing to some people. How? There's literally beheading videos. I don't know how I get them, but I get them. Do you guys get them? I get them. I get them all the time. I get beheading videos on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I get them on all of it. It's all of it. It's all over. It's all over the fucking place. But if John posts a goddamn video of a person flying off a fucking boat, God forbid, they freak the fuck out on me. Stuff to talk about, right? Okay, this is enough of this. Okay, so we should probably go on with this fucking. It's just so goddamn annoying. And if I'm gonna argue about it, I'd rather yell at this and do it on this stupid ass thing on this than be out in the real world and scream at somebody like, "Do you understand what they're doing to me on Instagram? Do you have any idea?" Like, be that guy. Like, like no one cares because it's not real. It's not real. Yet I'm getting upset like it is real. And she's still asleep. She's still asleep. Okay, so what should we go? Was it conspiracy theories, news and conspiracy theories of this week? I guess that's what we should probably go to. So this one, guys, I want to always try to show you guys a new weird thing in the conspiracy theory world, because they're fun as hell to watch. They're fun as hell to read. So this one. Do you guys know who JonBenet Ramey? Which another thing, which I still don't think I spelled it right. It's all one word. Wait, here it is. Let me open it. How they spell it is so crazy. JonBenet. Okay, so it's French, right? French. I'm pretty sure JonBenet is French. I would assume that's French. But yeah, it's John, like Jon. Benet, Benet, JonBenet. Now I'm curious on the history of this word. I'm assuming you want to go. Let's. We're all gonna assume that it's. I'm gonna assume it's French origin. It's so funny. The first thing that comes up is just JonBenet. It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with origin of the word. Nothing. On. Let's see here. I should probably screen record this, shouldn't I? Okay, now we're going. JonBenet, origin, name. Let's look this up. Can we talk? The first thing that comes up on Reddit is, can we talk about how weird the name JonBenet is for a second? We're going to go back. JonBenet. JonBenet moved from... No, I just want to know the origin of the name. The origin and the name of the word. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's a girl name. It's African. Way off. I was so off. Wow. Okay. All right. African. Christianity. Tags. JonBenet is English. JonBenet K. Malt Lab, JonBenet meeting, JonBenet definition, English meaning, the name JonBenet in the English meaning on JonBenet. It just seriously repeated that 4 times. Don't dress like this. Like, what the fuck? What? Let's talk about this. This is weird. Okay, all right. Okay, that's a weird thing. Okay, let's go back to Reddit and see what this thing, JonBenet. Let's talk about how weird JonBenet is. It is kind of a weird name. It is a weird name. I've always thought names that like start with, because every name start with a capital letter, and then you write a couple letters, and it's not like McCormick. That's weird in itself. But I'm talking about more like in the sense of like JonBenet, because it's like JON and then capital B, then Benet, ENA. Okay. Okay, we're on Reddit right now. Can we talk about how weird the name JonBenet is for a second? Discussion. When I was a kid and the case was all over the news, I assumed JonBenet was some French name I've never heard of. It wasn't until I started looking into the case recently I realized it was actually just a bastardized version of JonBenet Ramsey that is now thrown an accent onto the name to make it sound fancy. I didn't know that. I had no idea about this. I should have opened up with this. This would have saved us so much time on the origin of this goddamn name. Maybe. Okay, now that makes more sense. That makes sense on the sense of like why it has a capital letter halfway through. But anyway, let's continue on. I don't have an expert point or theory here, but this is just super weird, right? I mean, like I get that it's not properly usually named as a child after yourself, but he really had John Andrews for his previous marriage, and it seems like a stretch too far to change a boy's name to a made-up girl's name. That just feels unnecessary. Oh, narcissism. This is great. This person's really upset by this. Oh man, I'm so glad that I'm glad that like my brain isn't the only brain that goes that in those weird fucking places, because I'm like, JonBenet, that is a weird name. Like, what's the fucking origin of this name? Like, how is this a name? Where's this a name? What's this name of? Like, what are we doing? Where are we going with this? Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, the reason why I bring her up, because if you don't know about her, she was a girl that lives in Colorado. She was a pageant girl. She was like 5 or something. She was 5 and she got killed. Allegedly, maybe her parents killed her. No one ever knows. It's still a mystery. It's still an unsolved mystery. No one knows how this little girl died, but apparently she just died. She was killed. She was strangled, and she was also molested. Anyway, long stuff, long stories, a lot of weird shit. But anyway, so there's a conspiracy theory though that if you know the singer Katy Perry, she is See, I hate this. I should have. See, I can't. Sorry, guys. I apologize. So, apparently, Katy Perry is JonBenet Ramsey, but it doesn't make any sense because there's a lot of holes in this theory. Let's see here. So, let me see. So, we're gonna go back to. So, yeah, there's like a lot of theories. So, like, if in retrospect, like if she was alive right now, she'd be like 25, 26 years old. JonBenet would be, and then how old is like Katy Perry's? Like she's like what 37. Because like the video I saw is like a couple years old, so I'm just adding a couple years to it. Let's see here. Katy Perry is JonBenet Ramsey. The conspiracy theory that really isn't a conspiracy theory. It's one of the fucking weirdest things. Conspiracy theory claims that Katy Perry is actually JonBenet Ramsey, even though she obviously isn't. Is Katy Perry actually the late JonBenet Ramsey? Which now, can we just take a second how weird that name is? That's such a weird name, right? Weird name. A few videos had made more than a year ago have been making the rounds lately, seeing that the pop star is actually the pageant princess grown up. The video that Ramsey saga where she was 6 years old when she got killed. yeah, she got strangled to death at her home, and her parents were home, but no one heard it. It was crazy. I told you, it's like you should really look it up. I don't want to look it up because I don't want to talk about little girls. It's weird. It's just weird. Yeah, the conspiracy theory states that everything that Katy Perry's lyrics, tweets, and music videos are proof, as well as physical resemblance between Perry and Ramsey's parents. Similarity to their weird wardrobes are brought to question, and in one video, a man even claims that Perry and Ramsey eyebrows are proof that they are the same person. Weird shit, right? But yeah, it's just very odd to think that Katy Perry might be JonBenet Ramsey. I think we've kind of beaten this up. So let's clean the palate a little bit, and let's watch a video. So I don't ever understand these videos. These videos are the most weirdest things to me. But I'll just let you see it, and you can be the judge of it. Right. Okay, we're going to stop it right here for a second. See, like, nothing's really happened. It's just a bunch of people eating food, and there's this big piece of pork body, some part of the pig, is just sitting on the table, and you just hear clanking of chopsticks. It's just like, what is this? What is it? What are these? But there's a large series of these on TikTok, and I have no idea. I don't understand. I just don't get it, and no one says anything. Even if they said something, it's not like I was going to understand it. Right? Like, it's a lot of nothing. But that's about it. Like, there's only like 10 seconds left, so I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna have you guys watch the rest of that. That's just like, what the hell? All right, so this next one, no clue what they're saying, no clue. But you'll see. You'll understand. You'll understand why I'm having you see this video.
Não fui eu que coloquei, não. É que eu dormi numa festa com meu ano. Não fui eu que coloquei, não. É que eu dormi numa festa com meus amigos. Daí eles prenderam um cadeado no meu septo.
Right? There was a kid in my high school that did the exact same thing. He took a master lock and put it between, like, because he had his septum pierced. Is that the septum, the thing between your nose that makes you look like if you're a fucking cattle? And because the reason why they do that, right? The reason why they do that is so they don't root around in the fucking dirt. That's the reason why that's the reason why they pierce their nose like pigs and cows. That's why they do it. You turds. They don't do it because it looks cool. Dumbasses. But yeah, like, I had a kid in high school that did the exact same fucking thing. It's like, okay, cool, buddy, cool. All right, so let's not can do that one. What is this one? Oh, we might not have enough time. Oh, okay. This will be the last video, and then we'll go there, and then we'll do Craigslist. This video is crazy. This one's wild.
So it's been a while. It's okay. No big deal. We're here to help. All right. So we'll get his feet cleaned up so a little belong to it. Oh, sorry. Very sensitive too, huh? Are we diabetic?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's the nails are very curling in. All right. So I'm gonna start on this side and work my way over. Okay. So let's start on this one over here. All right, let's get it on the ombre. There you go. Yeah. Let's get comfortable. Carl Weathers. He was just in he has a bunch of good shows recently, like The Mandalorian. Who knew?
Oh wow.
70, I think 72.
Still like.
Ugh, just that sound. It sounds like bones cracking. So fucking gross. It's like, oh, you're diabetic, aren't you? It's like, oh, so gross. So gross. So gross. All right, so we got about like a little under 4 minutes left. So let's do our favorite thing. I'm gonna have to save. I'll save the other thing. I'll save the pin pal thing for next week because that's hilarious. It's dumb in its own thing. Or one of my favorite things. There's this thing called Craigslist, right, guys? And then you go on there. Most people go there to buy like used couches, and I don't know what else you go on there for, but what I go on there for is, this flag one got flagged for being. Well, I just picked this up today, so it must have been flagged for being fake. The reason why you go on there, or the reason why I go on there, is I go on this thing called misconnections. People have connections with people, miss it out. I don't know. They just have weird moments, and it's funny to read them. And somehow they choose to go on Craigslist, and they think that they're going to reconnect with that person on Craigslist, but that's besides the point. Looking for Leah, Kansas City area. I am searching for Leah. We met when we were living in Southwest Omaha. I moved to Kansas City to be closer to family. I lost your email and contact info to life situations. If you see this, reply. Would really like to see you again. Dude, you're in Kansas City and okay, this is a prime example. This is the prime example of what I'm talking to you about. Like, there is no way that this was going to work. There's no way. There's no way. Like, you're better off just going, like, her name. A general area. Facebook that shit. Facebook. Google. You could do that. Don't go on Craigslist. There's way better things. You're hurting yourself, dude. You're hurting yourself. Just rough. It's just rough. All right. I think we got time for like one more. Let's do one more. Zona bathroom followed to Home Depot. Zona. I was driving in the area of the bathroom and in the front of Dillard's, and you were sitting outside on the bench. You followed me to Home Depot. Like to get in touch with you. Yeah, doesn't that one just make you feel weird? That's just so goddamn fucking weird. It's like Zona bathroom followed to Home Depot. And what's so interesting, like in the title, Home Depot is all one word, but followed me to Home Depot in the writing is two separate words. Home is not capitalized. Depot is capitalized, though. Interesting. Because you would think that maybe you'd do, Home Depot is one word, but it'd be home. Home would be capitalized. And then the D would be capitalized. Just kind of a throwback to what we were talking about earlier. Huh. Oh, my God. Aren't we just so great at this? Yeah. So, anyway, we've got about 15 seconds left on this podcast. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for listening to me scream and yell. All right, I'll talk to you on the next episode. Bye.